What up, everybody? This is Dab of Everything. Welcome to the next episode of Dab's Daily Show. And in the last episode, I was talking about how I seen Roger Waters of Pink Floyd in concert, and how it was one of the most incredible experiences of my life, period. And so let's just go more in depth with Pink Floyd in general. Everybody who knows me knows two sides of me. You rather know me for Elvis or Pink Floyd. Mainly Pink Floyd these days. For a 10-year period, Elvis was all I listened to. But we'll go all into that depth in a different video. But Pink Floyd, Roger Waters specifically in Pink Floyd. David Gilmour's my second favorite guitarist, although he is my favorite. I just don't consider him the best. He's my favorite, but I consider Steve Hillage the greatest guitarist to ever live. If you've never heard of Steve Hillage, look him up. He is incredible. And no, Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd changed my life. When I discovered Pink Floyd, I already played guitar for a while, and I'd always used guitar to create music that was very standout and nothing like anybody had ever heard before. And when I heard Pink Floyd for the first time, which I discovered them with Hey You, which was just the perfect song to discover Pink Floyd with. Anyways, I heard it for the first time, and just all that's going through my head is, this is what I do. Not as good, not as good as Pink Floyd did it. But okay, so it brings back to, and I haven't been into him for very long either. It's about 2014, maybe early 2015, and I was staying the night at a friend's house, and that friend actually just turned 16 today, so happy birthday, Austin. And I was staying the night at his house in like 2014 or 15, and I woke up at like 2 in the morning. Austin, he would always sleep with the radio playing on classic rock radio, and I said all I listened to is 50s music, and so not really hardly any classic rock. But then I woke up at 2 in the morning to Hey You and that super trippy bass line, do 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 do. Yeah, you guys get the message. And it tripped me out. It really did. It freaked me out. Especially waking up to it at 2 o'clock in the morning, dark in the room, and just the dark vibe of the song, dark story of the song, and just, this is different. This is something I've been looking for. And thank God, after the song was over, the radio said, "Oh, Pink Floyd, Hey You." So, okay, that's the name of the band. And then I discovered that I already knew the song Another Brick in the Wall and Wish You Were Here. And I didn't know that, and then I found out, oh, holy shit, Pink Floyd did those two songs. And let's see what else I got. And hopped on YouTube and started exploring. Just the first Pink Floyd song I discovered on my own was Mother, the Pink Floyd The Wall movie version. And I discovered Time, and I discovered Brain Damage and Eclipse. I discovered Brain Damage and Eclipse on a Walkman on my way to school, listening to classic rock radio one day. It was a perfect way to discover that song. And then the rest is history. One by one just discovered the next song, the next song, the next song. And then where I got my first Pink Floyd album. That's what really kicked it all off. I still didn't know very much Pink Floyd at all. And I walked down to Walmart one day, and I was in the CD section, and there's this other dude in the CD section. I was just going off on all my knowledge on all these old bands from 50s, 60s, and 70s, and he was just amazed. And he ended up saying that I could pick out any album I wanted just because I impressed him so much. And me just getting into Pink Floyd, and so he looked in the Pink Floyd CDs, and Dark Side of the Moon, Animals, Wish You Were Here, and then picked up The Wall. And The Wall was the only song I recognized, like more than one or two songs on. I recognized Another Brick in the Wall, and just like, I don't remember which ones exactly. And he bought it for me, and I took it home, and I listened to Pink Floyd The Wall for the first time to truly discover Pink Floyd. And it was just perfect. It changed my perspective on music in every form of way, and it's what gave me my love and passion for theater rock to this day. It's all I live for, and it's all I write. When I write music these days, it's just a bunch of amazing stories you'll never forget. And so yeah, Pink Floyd The Wall changed my life. And And then eventually I got my first phone. I didn't get my first phone till 2016, 2017, and got one of those music apps, Spotify, and really got down. Ow! A bug bit me. Really got down on exploring their catalog, and stayed far, far away from all their early stuff for a long time. Stayed far, far away. It scared it scared me. It scared me away. It was just too different. Sounded nothing like the Pink Floyd I discovered and knew. The 70s Pink Floyd everybody knows and loves. Fucking Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals, and The Wall. And these days, Animals eventually became my favorite album. Pink Floyd, The Wall is Pink Floyd's best album in all technicalities, period. And it don't matter how big of a Pink Floyd fan you are and what your taste in Pink Floyd is specifically, is in the end, I mean, it's just clear as day, Pink Floyd, The Wall was Pink Floyd's most well thought out, greatest album. But Animals was my favorite. I'm a very political person, and I just love that album. And the members, I'm what you call a true Pink Floyd fan. Check this out. I seen Roger Waters in concert. During the concert, I got his attention. He pointed at me, gave me a thumbs up rock and roll symbol, and went back to rocking, and got his acknowledgement from my hero. There's a fine line between getting your attention from a celebrity at a concert than getting the attention of your hero specifically at a concert, and that's Roger. And I was in shock. I'll never get over that. I'm still so happy. He acknowledged me like that night. And David Gilmour, I'm friends with one of his friends, and they were hanging out one day, and I told her to tell David that I said hi and hope everything's going good, and got a response saying David says he's doing good, and thanks for checking up, and hope everything's going good on my end. So I got acknowledgement from David Gilmour. Nick Mason, I don't know exactly if it was him who responded, but 2 different times I've gotten him to respond to 2 different messages on his official page. But I mean, he's the kind of person that would run it on his own, so I don't know. That's the only iffy. And then there's Richard Wright, and he passed away in 2008, somewhere around there. And I got in touch with his wife Franca through Facebook a long time ago, and me and hers talked off and on a few times and commented on each other's stuff. And yeah, me and her just had straight up conversations together. I learned from her about the Pink Floyd reunion, how she had a big part in getting Roger specifically to agree to do the reunion in 2005 with Pink Floyd, the one reunion they ever did. But yeah, I've gotten acknowledgement from all the members. I've only seen Roger though. He's gonna release the concert I got to see. For his Us and Them tour in theaters this October, and I'm totally going. And I really feel like I didn't go. I can play every single Pink Floyd song off every album, from Dark Side of the Moon to The Wall, and a lot of their early stuff too. The early stuff I got, the first early Pink Floyd song I ever got into was easily Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun, and then I went farther back, discovered Syd Barrett, and Astronomy Domine, I think that's how you pronounce it. I love Jug Band Blues. I love Grantchester Meadows, Remember a Day, Paint Box. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Pink Floyd. These days I like early Pink Floyd more than the mainstream Pink Floyd everybody knows and loves. That's where their most Fearless, Echoes is their true masterpiece in the end. Echoes really changed my perspective on music and how it works and what it is. I really feel like I didn't go into near enough description on my Pink Floyd life. I totally just make another video in the future, but yeah, Pink Floyd's my favorite band in the whole world, period, and they probably will to the day I die. I know other bands spoke to me the way Pink Floyd has, and their music became a literal form of a hero. Their music helped me through a lot of hard times in my life, and I don't know. And if for some reason, if you're watching this and you don't know who Pink Floyd is, look them up now. Do what I did. Listen to the Wall album from beginning to end, and it'll change everything for you. Nobody has much different sounds and as much variety. Every album, like, it always had that Pink Floyd sound, but every song would just have a whole complete different vibe and genre feel to it. It was all that psychedelic space rock in the end, super smooth and very deep lyrics that'll speak to you, you'll relate to. But I'm at 10 minutes. I went in as much depth as I could on just the top of my head, because like I said, I don't do no scripts, I don't need them. And hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.